All right, welcome back. So we have talked about classical conditioning. So how do you actually condition yourself? Okay, so let's talk about one of the methodology that you can actually try at home. So many of you have issues about how you can actually become more confident. So I give you this simple technique, right, that you can try right away. So if you still remember Ivan Pavlov experiment on their dogs, right? Basically, every time when the bells rings and the meat is present, the dog will drool, right? Until they associate the ringing of the bell, even without the meat, the dog will begin to salivate. So how do we trigger the same response in yourself? Simple. So let's say if you want to become more confident, right? What I want you to do is to really relax. If you've been hearing about visualization exercise last week, right? So first, make sure you are in a very quiet space that you can concentrate. You're wearing very comfortable clothes and you are able to relax yourself, at least for the first time, right? Keep yourself really relaxed and you begin to visualize. Here's the thing. I want you to think back of a time when you feel absolutely confident, right? When you feel absolutely in control. When is that moment in your life? It could be when you're way younger and you're really good at this sport or you're really good at this subject at school, right? And you feel really confident taking the test or riding this bike or playing this game. Or when you're singing a song that you really know inside out. When is the one time in your life when you feel like you are in control, you're in command, that you feel you're so comfortable inside your skin, right? When is that moment? Is it when you are doing a really good presentation at work? Or is it that when you are launching a certain product or services? Or when you are hitting a jackpot that month? When is that one time that you feel you are at the best state of yourself? When you're feeling strong and powerful? When is that state? So I need you to relive the moment in your mind. Now, as you are reliving the moment, I want you to pay attention, right? To pay attention. What is it that you see? Who is around you during that time? What is it that you hear? What is it that you are doing? Pay attention and observe to how you are moving yourself, how you are carrying yourself, how do you connect with people, how do you face problems during that time when you are super confident, right? I want you to see everything, to feel everything, right? And once you get really into this state, what happens is that when this movie is playing in your mind, right? I want to make sure that you see everything in full high definition color. I want you to turn up the definition. Make sure everything is as colorful as possible. You see the color is super vivid. The more you see, the more clearer you can see the picture. It is so real as if you are in his shoes, right? Okay, here's the thing. Can you hear people speaking to you, or when you are conversing to people? I want you to turn up the volume. Just turn up the volume, right? Turn up the volume. So the more you visualize, the clearer you see the picture of the moment when you are the most confident. And the longer you are in it, the louder the volume becomes. And you see how the person carries itself, you see how they interact with people, you see how they dress, how they move, you see that spark in your eyes. So when you have all these things together, we have a very simple exercise, right? This is your thumb, this is your middle finger. Just press two of these together. Like just press it. So at the peak of your experience, right? When you're feeling all these things that you see, you hear, you feel, you sense, I want you to pinch your thumb and your middle finger together, right? Pinch it. Every time when you reach the peak of your experience, I want you to pinch your two fingers together. Now, up until now, you are trying to condition yourself that every time you pinch these two fingers together, you can reactivate that feeling of total confidence, of total control. So here is the next step you should take. Once you can understand the first part, now I would like you to remember other moments in your life when you are the happiest, when you are the most confident, when you are the most natural at doing what you are doing, when you are doing your best performance. Now repeat step 1 until the finger pinching moment with a new memory of yours, right? A new memory. Another moment in your life where you are feeling total confident. So again, as you visualize, make sure you are relaxed, make sure the breathing is there, make sure you turn up the brightness, high definition, make sure you turn up the volume, make sure you observe how everything works around you, observe that confident version of you, how they live their life, how they walk, how they speak, how they carry themselves, how they handle challenges, how they meet people, how they lead teams, how they win, right? I want you to pay attention to all of this. And at the highest notch, at the peak of this experience, when you can truly step into the person, step back into the moment, I want you to pinch your two fingers again. So after repeating this finger pinching with few different moments from your past, where you feel absolutely powerful, what happens next is that when you repeat it enough, and you do it accurately, correctly, and powerfully enough, the next time when you feel like you need a boost of confidence, you need a boost of control, what you do is simply pinch these two fingers together. And you, well, for lack of a better word, you will be like the dog in Ivan Pavlov who salivate, who drew at the sound of a bell. And you too can tap into your most confident self every time you pinch your two fingers together. So with this sums up a very simple exercise. I want you to take home, I want you to try it, and I want you to come back and let me know if it works for you. So take care, this is Hugo, God bless.
This year are some very honest participants here. Thank you. And how many of you would not raise your hands no matter what I say? You know what, huh? Okay. Yes, thank you everyone. This is Hugo here. A very good morning to Dr.